Hi guys, and welcome to day 5 of my Creative Christmas series. Today we're going to be covering Aperture, which is the final of the 3 elements which will affect your exposure. Aperture actually relates to your camera's lens, but it's controlled via your camera, unless you're using a really old film lens where it's actually on the body of the lens. And basically what it means is there's a diaphragm inside your lens, and it's how much the diaphragm opens, how much light it lets in to hit the camera sensor. It's usually calibrated in what's known as f-stops, which are identified as a little f before a number. Some specialist lenses will go down to about 0.95, so f.95, but you're probably likely, if you've got a standard lens, to be somewhere in between f1.4 and f22 or f32. The lower the f-stop, the more light a lens will let in. So a lens which is say f1.4 will let more light in than a lens which is f2.8. So actually that will let in double the amount of light, but we'll go into that tomorrow. So if you want more light to hit your camera sensor, selecting the lowest f-stop that your lens will go to will help you achieve this. Some lenses, usually ones which are bundled in, so the 18 to 55mm, have what's known as a variable aperture. So in the widest setting, it'll be f4. And then when you zoom into 55mm, it'll be f5.6. So on the side of the lens, it'll say f4 to f5.6. The most obvious choice, obviously, seems to just choose the lowest f-stop and go with that. So that lets in more light. But as you've probably worked out over the last couple of days, your aperture also controls what's called a depth of field. And this is how much of a photograph is in focus. So the lower the f-stop, the less of the photograph is in focus. This is great if you're shooting things like portraits and you want the background out of focus, but if you're shooting things like landscapes or interiors, architecture, you want everything in focus, you're going to want to be up about f8, f6, f11, f16. Tomorrow we'll go into how these 3 elements that we've discussed over the last few days, shutter speed, ISO, aperture, affect the overall exposure. If you want these short videos delivered directly to your inbox, then please, if you're on YouTube, subscribe below, or visit the blog, subscribe there, and we'll drop you in the inbox. Thank you.